finally here with a DIY. I've been wanting to do it for such a long time. I first filmed the video for this little table here, but I didn't like the footage, so I just never ended up posting it. But today I am going to build a wider desk, I would say, because I need a bit more space. I feel a little bit cramped up on that little DIY desk that I did. I manipulated that thing to turn into a desk. Honestly, it's not a desk. It first started as a decor type of table, and then I started to work on it. Started to use this desk to edit my videos. I didn't use my laptop anymore. So spending a few hours on that desk is pretty cramped up. So I need something a little bit bigger. If you hear these birds, I'm sorry. It's just really hot and I need some fresh air to come inside. So I'm going to start with this DIY desk. I'm going to tell you what I am using throughout the process so you can, if you want, do your own desk. You might not know much about me, but one thing is for sure, I love DIYs. One thing that I also DIY are my nails, because it was kind of hurting the pocket to go every month. So I ended up getting my own tools and blah de blah de blah de blah. The only thing is this week I didn't paint my nails with gel polish, so I don't know how long these are going to last today. It's not gonna be black. I'm gonna put some contact paper on it so that it looks the exact same color as this one. It's just more room for me to work, not more room for me to put things on top of. Let's get started. You'll need a tabletop, of course. I got mine at IKEA and the name is in bold. For hairpin legs or the type that you want, I got mine at my local hardware store. Some silver chrome spray paint if you can't get your table legs in the color that you want. The table legs I got came in white and black. I purchased the black ones because silver chrome pops up more as a color on a black base rather than a white base. Screw bolts and washers that came with the table legs. Make sure that the screw bolts are shorter than the tabletop's thickness, otherwise you'll have a bumpy surface to work on. And if you want a nice texture for cheaper, some contact paper, which I also purchased at my local hardware store. And for the assembly, tape measure and a pencil, scissors, box cutter and a squeegee, painter's tape, drill bit, and some pliers. If you also have a set of sockets for your drill, you can use that to screw in your bolts because it takes a lot longer by hand. I honestly eyeballed this part. I didn't really take a tape measure for that particular step, but it's pretty straightforward. The only thing that's an issue, if you don't read the instructions for this contact paper, man, I'm surprised that I actually read it this time because I contact papered a lot of furniture that I have in my home, but you have to use a squeegee that will help you out when you're pressing down the contact paper onto the surface. That way the bubbles are a lot less, and then all you need to do, if you have some bubbles that are a bit more annoying, you can take a little credit card and just smooth those bubbles out. For the corners, I'll zoom in so you can see exactly what I do so that the front of the desk looks a lot more flawless, so to speak. I also suggest trimming all the excess contact paper just because it'll help you put the legs on a lot more easily. Don't forget to protect your knees. I placed each table legs 3 inches away from the edge of the tabletop. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little techie, but I think you'll understand. Also, my nail polish chipped, but that's besides the point. That's the only one that chipped though. I'm kind of impressed for non-gel polish. All right, so the thickness of the table is 1 inch and 3/8. So I'm gonna drill about 7/8 of an inch, just so that I don't drill too far in, and then let the bolt do the rest of the work to finish off tightening the legs onto the tabletop. So what I'm gonna do is use some tape. You can use some painter's tape, and right at 7/8 of an inch, so that when I'm drilling, I don't go way too far. And don't eyeball it, measure twice. Alright, so I am done. It's so spacious. I could work. I'm no longer all cramped up. And yeah, it was an easy DIY. It just took a little bit of time, but patience is a virtue. I think it took me about an hour and a half because I was watching TV, I was dancing. You know, what takes the longest time is actually screwing those bolts in, because I don't have, you know, a drill or whatever to fit that type of bolt, so I had to do it manually. But other than that, easy peasy. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy this DIY and hope to see you on the next one. Bye.